Hi there, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What a lovely sunny day it is today. It's the 372nd of March, I think, is that right? 2020, or have we gone into New Year? It's hard to tell. Anyway, it's 70 days until park run time. But it's been well over a year since park run paused, and we're coming back in England anyway. And we're due to have Junior Park Run come back in a couple of weeks from tomorrow, the Sunday. That's exciting. The fact we're going to have people scanning their barcodes in Britain for the first time in over a year, and I can't wait to be there. But this is the beginning of the 70-day countdown until we go back to Park Run. So I thought I'd do a little bit of what they call vlogging. So you have to listen to me talk a little bit. So I go for a walk, I thought to myself, try and find somewhere a bit quiet, and I've successfully done it so far. Where am I? I'm basically in between Sessington and Claygate. The A3's just over there, and coming up to a main road now. There's meant to be a bull in that big field. There's a sign saying careful, there's a bull, but I can't see the bull, so that's alright. And even then I don't think he'd come and charge me. Anyway, so the point of this is that I wanted to practice this video lead up to the return, when I intend to do a bit more of the videoing of park runs on tour, and I think it's going to be quite exciting. So this is all a litmus test, just practice and playing and testing, and there's someone coming along with a doggy in the path. And just pause 1 second. On in, and then practicing with this video, see how it turns out. Might be exciting, might not be. So a little ambition of mine is to get back to some semblance of fitness. And once upon a time, I used to look like this, and now, sadly, I look more like this. And I don't want to look like that. I want to look like the previous image. It was nice. I used to enjoy the running. It felt good. And to do that, I need to be more active. And going out for walks, for example, is a good step and a good stage. I think I'll go and get a coffee. That's my aim. I'll get down to Hinchley Wood and have a coffee. Sit down. Just have a rest. I didn't do a not park run this morning. I wanted to concentrate on this, just going out for walks, save my energies. I had the vaccine on Thursday and slightly sore arm, felt fatigued yesterday, but other than that, all okay. And I'm due to have my second shot in June, about a week after park run is due to return. So it's nicely lining up, and yeah, we're on the way. Parkrun's going to be back with us, and of course it's been going on in other countries for a while too. We'll be joining you, and hopefully everybody else can follow suit not long after that. I'm starting to recognise just how unfit I am. Walking up a small incline or hill, and my breath is failing. It's not a good thing, but it does give me an impulse to get better and faster. And now the weather's improving, it's that extra urgency now to make the most of it while the sun is out. So I'm finally able to get to a resting spot, and I'm at a place called the Top of the Hill, I think, which is in between Claygate and Hinchley Wood. And I've rested the camera on an octagon, and it's got some text on it. I haven't quite read it just yet. And I just thought I'd sit down and gather my breath and test the mic out, which is on my chest just here, and it's got a little bit of floof on it. So I know we've had issues in the past with the wind on some of our lives, but yeah, hopefully this is out the way now. Should sound good. Families out and about having a walk, lots of horses, people walking, their dogs, and riding horses as well. And there's a puppy dog just coming in now. There you go, that's good timing. And it's a lovely day. And I've walked a few miles already, and just made my way over to get a coffee and make my way back home. And it's been an enjoyable Saturday. I've been taking lots of different random shots of things on my journey, and yeah, it's all good. So, sorry Bev, I've come to Hinchley Wood and I've got myself a Costa, and obviously can't drink it because my old face mask is in the way. It's quite busy. It's good because it's the weekend. I guess all the kids have come out of school and the parents are spending time with them. There's a big queue. It's a big old queue. Yeah. Well, there was. It's gone down in the old butcher's behind. But yeah, Costa was just basically in and out. So yeah. Bottoms up. Oh, also, yeah. Realise that the old vegan. I'm not a vegan, but the old vegan smoky ham and cheese. It's very good. It's very tasty. If you've never had it, definitely recommend it. But yeah, just going to have a bit of a sit, relax, and take a walk home and look at what the old footage looks like. It could be an absolute mess for all I know. No idea. Let's take the old mask off so you can see my face. A ridiculously chonk face and grey hairs. I'm getting the old grey hairs as well. Fat thought, eat your heart out. So I've had my refueling stop, and now I'm on my way back. It's a little bit less picturesque. I could go back the way I came, but it's a bit longer. So I'm taking a direct route back, and yeah, it's not, as you can tell, quite as picturesque. It's a little bit noisy, a bit more traffic, but it's still sunshiny, so it's lovely. Don't know what they're doing in the middle there. Doing some works, probably making things safer. But this camera is superb. It's a DJI Pocket 2, if you're wondering. I'm in 4K resolution. I recognise all my little marks and raffages are showing, even possibly the dolly floof on my hoodie. But it's going to be such a fantastic tool to take with me. It's so compact, and it turns on really quickly. You can record really quickly, and yeah, and it's gimbalized. The lens is gimbalized, so it's very, very steady, and it's just going to be perfect. It's going to be absolutely ideal for touring around park runs, and hopefully I can do a decent job. And I recognise that even this now in my head, planning out videoing, it's going to be maybe a bit of a mess in places. But I'm not expecting to be perfect. First off, don't let good be the enemy. Hang on, don't let perfection. There you go. Can't even think properly. Don't let perfection be the enemy of good. So whatever I put out there, it's going to be a base that I can work from, and I will learn. I will look at my work and critique it and see, right, how can I make it better there? What little flourishes and touches can I do to make it better? Can I do a little editing trick here or there? Do I do blends? All that sort of thing. Anyway. It's all bump what I'm saying now, but if you've watched it, well, thank you very much for watching it. I'm going to put the camera away now and just beeline back to Chessington, look at the footage and see what I can output. Don't even know if the music will go with what I'm doing. It might be appropriate, it might be a bit too funky, who knows. Anyway, take care everyone, and thank you very much for joining me on this little mini journey of day 70 until parkrun comes back. Ta-ra.